Welcome to Annitude, a relationship podcast about love, friendships, and everything in between. Hello, and welcome to Annitude with Anna. And I'm so happy to be back. I took a little break to have a hot girl summer, which wasn't a hot girl summer, it was more a sad girl summer, but we'll get to that. But I'm here with a fan favorite, none other than Randi from Cases of Color.
Yeah.
He's back and we're ready to just like shoot the shit. We're gonna be talking shit, gossiping, you know what we do on this podcast.
Yes.
So we were just, before we hit record, we were talking about Gossip Girl, and I was asking Randi if, you know, like, I was like, am I too old to be watching like high schoolers? But I guess I watch Euphoria. But
yeah,
tell me, what did you notice or see?
Listen, this new Gossip Girl is giving what his should have fucking gave. Do you hear me? Like, first of all, I love the diversity because white people are not the only rich people that go to these frou-frou ass schools.
Yes.
If you are unfamiliar,
and it's New York. So Gossip Girl was filmed in New York. One of the characters, fucking Penn Badgley, whatever his name was in that, I hated him in that show.
Same.
He lived in like Manhattan or Brooklyn, and it's like, why can't we see any, like, there was no even like black extras. I think they had that biracial girl.
Yeah, she's very racially ambiguous.
Yeah, that Vanessa, and she was horrible. I hated her. She literally is like, you know, when you wake up on Monday morning and you just want to like gouge your eyes out, like that's the feeling she gave me when I saw her on my screen. And then they had one black girl on there that was trying to get with Chuck, but it just didn't make any sense because it's like, I know this bitch would not be going for fucking Chuck's Gap tooth ass.
Thank you. So, goofy ass.
Anyway,
listen,
go ahead.
The new one is giving what it should have gave because one, fucking diversity. And for those of y'all who don't know, if you just go Google Jack and Jill and then put comma black people, Jack and Jill is like the frou-frou, pinky out, bougie blacks, as my granny likes to call it, the bougie blacks. Baby, we have money, okay? It might not be all of us, but for the ones that do, their kids are up in shit like this. But this new Gossip Girl is giving what it should have gave. I really fuck with it. I didn't know if I would. I watched it with a very skeptical mind, and then I was like, oh shit, it's over. Like, because it's good. So yes, I highly recommend.
I will be checking that out tonight because I haven't wanted to watch it, but I always agree with your recommendation, so I'm going to check it out. Yes. So I will be using my friend's mother's HBO Max account tonight. Shout out Yvette and Charles. Shout out Yvette's mom. Good looks, because I've been using also her Bravo account to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So listen, if one person's paying, why should we all have to pay, you know?
Listen, I love sharing accounts. If you need a Disney Plus login, please let me know.
Yes, hit me with that after the show, please.
I got you. I need
to watch the new Monsters Inc. Yes. Anyway, so let's get into the summer. So let me tell you, Randi is having a literal hot girl summer. Like, she said, I can't talk right now, I'm doing hot girl shit. She got some twins, and I'm not talking about the babies. Go ahead and tell listeners what you had did.
I will. So, you know, you guys, so like for years now, I've wanted to get my titties done. I think this will open up even a bigger conversation to like body positivity and other things, right? I wanted to get my titties done because they were not giving what they should have gave, okay? And I've had 3 children. Like, they were saggy, they were small, they were deflated, I breastfed. And I'm just like, you know what? I deserve nice things.
Yes.
After these 3 children have ran through my body. And like, I have been going to the gym. Anna's seen because she follows my personal Instagram.
Yes.
So I go to the gym like 5-6 days a week. I work out for like an hour. But it's like, the more I worked out though, my titties got smaller. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I can do whatever in the gym. I can put on muscle. I can make my ass look better. I can like lose weight, get slim in the waist, whatever. I cannot grow titties.
You can't.
And so I looked into a doctor here. My mom got her breasts done in Oklahoma about 20 years ago, and they still look fabulous. So I started doing my research, looking around. I didn't find the doctor she had, but I found a great doctor who specializes in doing natural looking breast implants. That's his biggest thing. He's not going to make you look like a fucking Stepford wife or a damn fembot from Austin Powers. But he like does all these measurements of your chest, your shoulder width, I mean everything, to make sure you get the perfect size. And he actually recommends the size for you. He doesn't ask you what size you want to be. He recommends a size
and that matches your body.
Yeah, exactly. And he'll give you one that's a size up and one that's a size down. But he says anything bigger, I'm not going to do it, you know? And, but I love that though. And I'm really happy with the results. I got a lift and implants. So, you know, my things, they're sitting up where they need to sit.
They are sitting pretty, honey.
Yes, he did a fabulous job. Even my incisions don't look fucking crazy. Like I don't have one nipple that's facing north and one facing down south. Everything looks beautiful. And I'm feeling fucking good.
I got a sneak peek, and they look good with the T at the end. I'm a boob girl myself.
Yes.
Like, okay, I'm a boob and an ass girl, but I mostly look at the boobs are the eyes of the body.
Yes.
I guess, like besides your real eyes on your face. But I'm always staring at people's boobs. Like I'm like, oh, she has nice boobs. Or like, no shade to my flat-chested queens out there. I always look at their boobs and I get jealous sometimes when I see them wearing just like a bandeau or like a sports bra. Whereas if I wore a sports bra, like just a sports bra with no shirt over it, I would like cause chaos because I have triple D's and a size 38. So like it's a mess. Sometimes I wake up like you'll see this in your big titty journey. You'll wear a tank top and you'll wake up, like you wear a tank top to bed, you'll wake up, one titty is hanging out the side. Like,
listen,
story of my life. I go to bed looking cute and then it's just like a titty hanging out the side. Like,
I'm crying.
Yes, oh my God. You will feel the pain. Like it doesn't all come with, you know, rainbows and puppies and kittens. It sometimes comes with nipples out and about.
I am dead.
Without your permission.
Funny? You know what's funny? You talking about your boobs since you opened the door.
Yes.
So y'all, I've known Anna for a long time. Believe it or not, we're going on over a decade here, which is crazy, right? Which is insane. Crazy.
Unheard of, especially female relationships. No shit.
Yes. And especially with distance in between us too.
Yes, we still pick up right where we left off. Like
it's fucking nothing. Like I swear, your listeners probably think we talk every day. You guys, we don't. We just are genuinely friends.
We are friends because like when something good happens, I text Randi. When something shitty happens, I text Randi.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of relationship we have. And I hope everybody has somebody that they feel that way. You can tell the good news and the bad news with no judgment either way. It's great. So anyway, back to us.
But no, I remember when you got the OG cupcake tattoo on the titty.
Oh God.
No, but hear me
my prison cupcake tattoo, my fucking prison cupcake.
Well, listen, I was literally looking at that like, man, I wish I had enough titty to get a fucking tattoo on my titty. Like, I was like, you know, the friendly hate, like when you hate on your friend, like, man, like, I wish I had enough room on my titty.
Yeah, I got room for days. I could put a cupcake, I could put a charcuterie plate, I could put a fucking steak dinner on my titty. Like the bounds are endless because I'm
not a charcuterie plate,
not a charcuterie plate right on the chest with some goat cheese balls. Truly, honestly, so I have always been a big well, actually, no, I haven't. I got boobs in my senior year, and somebody asked, they said, did you get a boob job over the summer? That's how big my boobs got, like literally
out of nowhere.
And it's not like my mom, shout out Miss Peggy, she's tiny little baby thing. She's very petite. She does not have the breasts I do, so I don't even know where these come from, to be honest. But blessing and a curse. Blessing and a curse.
Listen.
But I'm excited for your blessings because the great thing about titties is when you wear a dress without a bra and they are sitting, because I haven't had kids. I'm super afraid of when I have kids. I'm sure they're gonna be down on my knees, but luckily they're perky. So you got the perky ready to be shown off titties, and everybody's good. I can't wait till you start that OnlyFans. I can't truly.
Listen, I fucking wish, man. Let me be quiet on here. But
you said, let me quit trying to think of when I'm gonna start this OnlyFans and how I'm gonna do it in the military.
I've been buying, I know, right? I've been buying so many like cute ass tops, like shit I would never buy before because I hated the way it looked. Like I bought like 10 halter tops. And I can't wait to put them bitches on because it's
we're going.
They look
somewhere.
Fucking good.
We're going.
We're planning a trip.
We are. We're gonna go somewhere where we're gonna just be showing your titties. I can't wait. I want the focus on your titties.
We should go to Mardi Gras.
Oh my bitch!
I can
absolutely take the shirt
titties.
off.
You got all the beads,
and I'll be right there with my phone recording, like
eating a beignet
for later. Yeah, eating a beignet and the powder falling on your breasts, your sweater
beignets, beads, and boobs.
Yes. Oh, triple B. I love it. I love it. So I'm glad you're having a literal hot girl summer because my summer truly is the opposite of hot girl summer. It's sad girl summer. So let me back it up to the week before or 2 days before I went to Miami. So I went to Miami for Memorial Day to go visit my friend Vershu.
You look fucking good, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I didn't feel good. Let me tell you what. I had gotten into a car accident the day before.
Jesus.
Somebody rear-ended me at a stoplight.
Son of a bitch.
Going 45 miles per hour. So I was in the hospital and for like 5 hours. Of course, I had whiplash. My back was in pain. But oh my God. I still was like, I have to go to Miami. I already paid for the tickets. I already paid for the hotel. My friend Anastasia is coming with me. She's paid for her portion. Like I'm going. So I went and it was fun, but it could have been more fun if I didn't have the pain and also the annoyance of being in a car accident because it's seriously so fucking annoying. Like if you deal with insurance, you have to go to the chiropractor, you have to, take pain meds. I couldn't even take pain meds because I was drinking. So like,
oh God,
really honestly, it was fun, but I could have been doing more than what I was. I couldn't even twerk how I wanted to because my back was in pain. And I didn't want
God,
out of alignment. But Miami, I love you. I'm going to be back for you when I'm fully recovered. So then after that, I was supposed to go to Italy. I bought these tickets to Italy in February after I broke up with my stupid ass ex.
Yeah.
I'll get to in a second because he's another reason why the summer sucks.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Motherfucker. So I bought these tickets to do like an eat, pray, love journey by myself. And I've always like wanted to go to Italy. Like Italy is to me like my dream because I love pasta for one.
Fuck yeah.
I fucking love pasta. And I love wine. And I also love just the language. Like the language to me is like beautiful. So I taught myself Italian, which it's very similar to Spanish. I Duolingo, like even though that's my most toxic relationship right now is Duolingo popping up in the morning like, did you forget about me? And it's like, dude, oh my God. So anyway,
same actually, because I'm learning Spanish because my Mexican mother never taught me. So Duolingo is also on my ass, girl.
Yes, it's truly a pain in my ass, but also a savior. So I taught myself Italian, bought these tickets, booked this cute Airbnb it was called the Colosseum.
Yeah.
It was huge. And it was right in the middle of, Rome, next to the Trevi Fountain. Couldn't get in any better. So I also booked some tours to the Sistine Chapel. I booked a tour to the Colosseum. I booked, cooking or making homemade pasta with 2 Italian grandmothers. Like I had it all planned out. I was going to rent a Vespa and do like a Lizzie McGuire journey. Like,
oh my God.
I was prepared to live it the fuck up. So let me tell you what happened. So I have a flight from Denver to Newark, New Jersey, because it was cheaper to fly out of Denver than here because Denver's an international airport. So I flew out of Denver and I was going to Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And, I was early to the flight, had my COVID test, my vaccine card. I had all my ducks in a row, my passport. I even bought a cute passport book just, to hold just my passport and these documents. I signed a declaration, all these things. And I had been checking the website, the government website for Italy to see like the shutdowns and like what was off limits. Well, the day I was going to arrive was the day that all the bans were going to be lifted. There would be indoor dining, bars would be open until 4 a.m. clubs would be open, all this. So I was like, this is perfect. It's working out swimmingly. So it was not. Que bella. So it was not. So there was some weather in Newark, New Jersey, and we had to divert the plane to Baltimore, which was fine. I was like, I have a 4-hour layover for this connecting flight. What's the worst that can happen? I was, I don't worry until it's time to worry.
Yeah.
Well, we were stuck on the ground for 3 hours. So now I have an hour till my flight. But the captain is like, don't worry, all the planes are grounded in Newark because of the weather. So I'm like, okay, maybe my plane will be delayed or whatever. So we get in the air finally, we land an hour later. So that's 4 hours, my whole layover.
Yeah.
My plane left. So I still am not stressing. I'm not worrying. So I'm like, I'll just get another flight out of here tonight. Or you know what? I'll even deal with tomorrow morning.
Now, a quick word from our sponsors. Just kidding, I don't have any sponsors. Are you tired of hearing boring ads? I hate hearing ads, especially ones that don't apply to me, like AARP or Madison Reed to dye my hair at home. I don't dye my hair. Also, if you're tired of waiting until the next episode drops, or you want to see my beautiful face and the face of my guests, then head on over to Patreon. Patreon is a creator website where you pay a monthly subscription. You don't sign a contract or anything. You can cancel anytime. If you decide you hate Attitude and you no longer want to be an Anaholic, you can cancel. Memberships start at $2. That's right, 2 smackaroos. So head on over to patreon.com/Anatudepod. That's patreon.com/Anatudepod. Now let's get back to the show.
Well, there weren't any flights for 2 days out of Newark, New Jersey, which meant even if I wanted to stay for 2 days, I'd have to get retested for COVID in Newark, New Jersey, and find a place to stay in Newark, New Jersey, which truly is. I'm sorry to any listeners in New Jersey, but what the fuck is wrong with that place? Everybody's so rude. Everybody looks like Chris Christie. Everybody is in a hurry to go where? Where are you going in New Jersey? Like the New Jersey Turnpike? Like, why are you rushing everywhere?
To the shore, Paulie, to the shore.
Yeah, to the shore. The t-shirt time. I don't know what I was expecting, but they were the worst people in the airport too. So I go up to the ticket counter, customer service, to see if I can switch my flight. And the guy's like, there's not any flights for 2 days. And I don't know what I can do. And I was like, well, what do you like? Because usually airlines provide you with like a hotel. They give you a food voucher. They're like, the guy was like, we're not doing that because it was weather related. And you could have made your flight. And I was like, unless I parachuted out of my flight and then got into a helicopter or a speeding bullet train, I wouldn't have made it. Like, so I was like, okay, well, what do I do in New Jersey for 2 days if I'm waiting for my flight? He's like, I don't know, not my problem. So I start crying. I'm crying. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what do you expect me to do? He's like, I don't know, whatever you want. And I was like, oh my God. So then I tried to go find my bags. And I go up to the baggage customer service literally said that above this woman's head. And I said, I don't know where my bag is. She's like, you don't know where your bag is? How am I supposed to know? And I was like, isn't that your fucking job, Barbara? Like, what the hell is going on in this airport?
I'm dead.
So finally, I go find somebody with some damn sense. And of course, it was a black person. Of course, the only people that cared that I was sobbing. She was like, what's the matter, baby? And I was like, I missed my plane. And she books me on a flight back to Denver the next morning. And she's like, we'll send your bags to your bags haven't left this airport. We will send it to Denver. I was like, finally somebody with some goddamn sense. So I end up booking a hotel in New Jersey, which is truly my personal hell. Like, New Jersey looks like the airport looked like it was across the street from the Bada Bing in Sopranos. Like, I was like, I thought like not the
Bada Bing.
It looked like it was behind the Bada Bing, or like the Sopranos, like the waste management company. Like, it was dirty and dusty and ugly. So anyway,
I am dead.
I finally, go rest my weary little head. And, I'm crying the whole night, just thinking about what could have been in Italy. Yes. And, so then I went to Wyoming, which, it's basically Italy. I mean, there's an Olive Garden. What can I say? I went to Wyoming and got the stomach flu from
Stop it.
My 3-year-old nephew. I got the fucking stomach flu. So I'm like sick as a dog for like 3 days. And then, anyway, so I long story short, I didn't go to Italy. I came back to Phoenix, and I had to sue before I left for Phoenix or Italy. I had to sue my ex.
Oh God, this fucking guy.
Really, it's like, I'm tired of looking at you and seeing you, and I don't want to even speak to you. Yeah. And I filed this lawsuit out of spite when he broke into my home, or tried to break into my home like an idiot. But I didn't think he was going to respond to the claim, because I'm like, he has no evidence. I have literally documents on documents, receipts on receipts. He's not going to respond. No, this stupid ass responds to the claim, and then also has like a counterclaim that I don't even know what it said. So it's supposed to be online because of COVID. And I'm sure he got the notice that it was online too, because it said on the paperwork, will be online. Please sign in using this code. No, this motherfucker shows up at court. And I'm thinking because he doesn't have internet on his mother's couch, or it's not quiet in his mother's house. I don't know. So this stupid ass motherfucker shows up to court with nothing but a haircut. No paperwork. I
am dead.
No documents, no receipts, not even a folder, an empty folder. Like, at least come pretending like you have something.
Yeah, at least have a bag.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought the judge was going to be like, oh yeah, not guilty because your haircut looks fresh. No. So the judge was like, oh, do you have any evidence, sir, or anything? And he's like, no, I just want to say I have always loved Anna, still love Anna, and she's the one that canceled the wedding. I didn't want to cancel the wedding. I'm like, what the bitch? Ugh. So the judge
what is this, The Bachelor? Bitch.
I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know what he thought he was showing up to, but I was like, I didn't even want to look at him on the camera, because it's like, you are seriously out of your fucking mind if you thought the way you treated me and the way you did not contribute to my life in any way positive, I would have still wanted to get married to you.
Thank you.
You're crazy. And so anyway, the judge also was like, why don't you owe her for crashing? Because I sued him he crashed my car when we were together, my Malibu that I got when I first moved here. He crashed that, and I had to pay the deductible, and because it was his fault, and he wasn't on my insurance. I mean, thank God, kind of, but honestly, my fault for letting a man drive my car instead of him having his own things, which is like rule number 1, ladies.
Yes.
if he is over the age of 16 and doesn't have a car or a license or a bus pass, do not let him drive yours.
Yeah.
Because that means he doesn't have money for a vehicle, but that also means he doesn't have money to fix the damages that he causes.
Thank you.
So run away.
Yeah. Don't be with fucking Jody from Baby Boy. Okay.
No. So then, when men are like dropping you off at work in your fucking car, my life story. Like, I've never had a man with a car. Where are they? I would love to meet you. I'm gonna go to the DMV and just wait for the people that are like taking license pictures.
Look, okay.
Are you over 30? Okay. So I sue him for the car, and he said to the judge, "Well, she said it was both of ours." I was like, Debo? I mean, why are you trying to Debo my car? Who said that? Literally, I was like looking around like, what? And the judge was like, well, that's not correct because you weren't married. So therefore, nothing that is hers is yours because it's not legally binding. And I'm not hearing it.
Sir.
So he ignored his request about that. Then he brings up the power bill, which this motherfucker never paid one time to the power bill. And thank God for COVID, or else I would have been sitting here sweating like a whore in church because the air conditioner wouldn't have worked, the TV wouldn't have turned on. He never paid a dime. So he had like over $600 in debt to the power company. And yes, so the judge asked him about that, and he said, Your Honor, or Judge, I don't think, because he didn't say Your Honor because he's not that smart. He's like, Judge, I don't think I should have to pay that because she kicked me out and left me homeless. And the judge was like, what? It's like, sir, you're a grown man. What do you mean she left you homeless? He's like, she kicked me out. But he thought that was evidence. Then he says she has a history of doing this to her other exes. Okay, first of all, that's false. Second of all, if you knew that I did this to other exes, wouldn't you mind your P's and Q's about money and know the fuck I know what the fuck I'm doing? No. What he's referencing is I had an ex that was literally dumb as the day is long. And when we broke up, I was like, you owe me something for my time. So I made up a fake court document. It literally said Miami-Dade County Justice System. That's how dumb he was. That said he owed me for rent. And he paid.
Listen,
every dime because he didn't know how to learn how to read. Reading is fundamental, and it will save you some money sometimes. So anyway,
I cannot. Additionally, I fully support women sending men invoices. Via PayPal, via Cash App, via Venmo, via Zelle, via Pigeon, via Hogwarts Owl. When men waste your fucking time, I want you to all listen to me. Send them invoices. I want you to do hourly rates, daily rates, whatever you can think of. Yes, I want you to do it, ladies. Send him an invoice.
Send him an invoice for wasting time.
Mariah Carey did it.
That queen icon legend.
And won.
She said, you fucking wasted my time. You owe me a couple mil. So
I got it.
Yes, she did. So yes, basically, no, we don't. So basically, I won the case because he's a dumbass. And I could tell he was like staring at me, like hoping I would look at him and like reconnect. But I didn't. I did not, because I do not want anything to do with this man. And who knows if he'll pay the settlement. Obviously, I'm going to send him to collections because you inconvenienced me all those years. I'm going to inconvenience you. Exactly. So anyway, so yeah, my summer has not been a hot girl summer. Hopefully, we still got time. I got a couple more weeks before I have to become Miss Burr and go back to the classroom.
Hey.
And I'm going to Vegas next Friday. So
listen.
Hopefully Vegas is good to me like it always is. And I have fun. I'm not, and the thing is, like, people think I'm like looking for like a man. No, I just want to have fun. I want to have fun where I wasn't in a car accident or thinking about my ex. I just want to have like true, unabashed fun, like all night.
A good ass time.
Hell yes. That's what I want. So I'm praying to the party gods, be kind to me. That's all I'm asking. So
we need to go to Vegas. Additionally, when we get off this recording, I want to proposition you with the Europe trip because my mom goes on these European cruises and they're actually not expensive as
I don't even
you
care
would
about
think.
the price. I am a single woman, and being single is truly the best investment because I have more money than I did when I was with somebody. One income with two people is truly difficult. But anyway, so yeah,
but we will discuss.
We'll discuss afterwards because price means nothing to me. I mean, I'm saying this as a teacher. It does. Like, obviously, I'm not spending.
No, but I know what you mean. You're like, fuck it. I just want to go and live my dreams.
I need to go live my life. Yes. So anyway, yeah, that was pretty much my summer so far.
God.
But I will say one exciting thing did happen to me yesterday.
Yes. What?
So I had purchased tickets to Zola on Fandango.
Yes.
And I had to print out my ticket like a pilgrim because I didn't have my phone. I left it when I went to go visit my friend in Iowa.
I am deceased.
Yeah, I literally felt like, is this the 90s? So I printed off my Fandango ticket to Zola.
Yeah.
But in true Anna fashion, running late. So I'm speeding on the highway because it's like movie theaters all the way in Tempe. I live downtown, so it's like 24 minutes away. Yeah. I go to the wrong entrance because it's in a mall. I go to the wrong entrance. I'm like, fuck, I'm at the wrong entrance. I'm going to fucking miss the previews. So I'm like, booking it. Like, truly, I felt like Shikari. I was like, doing my 100-meter dash.
I'm dead.
So, but then I see some frosted tips. It was fucking Guy Fieri. And I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm a big Guy Fieri fan. Like, it's kind of like a joke, but also not, because I truly talk about him more than I should. My sister can vouch. She's like, why are you always bringing up Guy Fieri? Like, I'm like,
I love him.
I do too. He's so calming. He's just like, I watch diners, drive-ins, and dives like when I'm hungover, because I'm like, oh, that food looks good, but I can't eat it because I'm hungover. But also because he's just like a calming presence, and he's just always been there in my worst days. So of course, I'm like, this was fate. So I follow him into the store he goes into. I don't have my phone. So I asked the cashier at the store for a piece of paper. She's like, here you go. Here's a pen. Go get your autograph, girl. So I walk up to him, and I'm literally starstruck. I met a lot of celebrities.
I know you have celebrity attracting energy.
I do, but this was the
first time. Be with you so you can attract Drake to me. Jesus.
Yes,
Christ.
I will. Absolutely. If there's something, I'm always in the right place at the right time when a celeb is there. So I have met a lot of celebrities, humble brag, I know, but nobody has ever made me starstruck besides Reggie Bush. But I was starstruck. So I didn't even know what to say, how to ask this man. He's surrounded by all these, I don't know if they're his bodyguards or his friends, but Guy Fieri is down with the hood, honey. Like,
okay, listen,
he had a fucking diamond studded Cuban link necklace on. He had a fucking,
shut up.
Yes, I swear to God. So then, he's surrounded by all these people who were of color. And I was like, all right, Guy, that's why I love you. So, so then I go like a dumbass. I go, Mr. Fieri. Why am I addressing him?
Like, is he your history teacher?
Exactly. I was like, why did I say that? I'm so embarrassed. And like, mind you, I'm also coming into the mall. I'll send you the picture, but I'm coming into the mall like bummy as hell because I was going to the movie. I was just going to be sitting in the movie theater, be comfy and recline my chair all the way to the floor and like lay down. But I was like, can I have your autograph? And he was like, of course. And he's like, who do I make it out to? And I'm like, I couldn't remember my name. Like, this how starstruck. I was like, Anna. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, yes. So he, hold on, let me get it really quick. Hold on, let me show you.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Brief intermission while Anna goes to get her picture. This is so dope. I love diners, drive-ins, and dives. If you don't watch that show, you're going to want to travel everywhere.
Yes. Even to like the middle of New Mexico or Des Moines, Iowa. So
look, they had me wanting to go to some random place for fucking tacos.
Hell yeah. So I framed it, of course.
I love this.
So it says Anna. It either says keep cooling or keep cooking. Can't be sure. And he signs at Guy Fieri. So then I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't have, I wish I had my phone. I lost it. I wish I could take a picture because you're like my favorite person ever. And he was like, oh my gosh, anybody, who's got a phone? And he asked his friends, he's like, take her picture and send it to her. So he does. And so I took it with one of his friends' phones and or his phone, who knows, because he was like just holding the phone. Knows? So, and he texted me the picture, and it truly is the worst picture I think I have ever taken in my life. Like, I'm standing, I'm not even like hugging him or like, I'm just like standing there like I'm on a field trip next to like a wax figure or something. And also like one of my short legs, my pant leg is like in my crotch. I'm also like, I'm cheesing very hard, but I can tell I'm nervous. And
oh my God.
Let me show you.
I am dead. You guys, I can verify this is a legit Guy Fieri photo with the Anna. And
yeah, it's embarrassing. Crying. So I'll post this with the episode because I think everybody needs to see my Guy Fieri journey.
They do. This is so like, legit, man. Okay. Also, he looks great, by the way.
Oh, like if he would shave his like soul patch off and maybe not dye his hair and spike it.
Yeah.
I would do it of Guy Fieri. I would let him cook for me and I would like let him put things in my mouth. But yes, and he's like down for the hood. I can tell he was all iced out. He was with a gang of people of color, and I just love to see it. So
he said, "I'm good in every hood that I roll through."
Yes, he said, "I'm good on any Martin Luther King Boulevard. Like I'm legit." So I love it. So yes, that was my Guy Fieri journey. I went to the movie theater, exchanged my ticket for a later time.
Yeah.
And Zola was amazing.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I thought. I thought it was going to be a comedy, but it was more of a dramedy, and it was like very tense in some moments. And like, but the white girl played that character so well and I know these girls that think they're hood, slick down their fucking baby hairs, which bitch, if you're white, you don't have baby hairs. Those are dead ends. That's breakage from you dyeing your fucking hair.
I am dead.
So stop doing that shit. That's literal cultural appropriation. Like, please stop slicking down your non-existent baby hairs. Those are literal graduate student hairs. Like, stop it.
Stop it.
So this girl, Riley, whatever her name is, she played that part because it reminded me so much of so many girls I have encountered that like Black men, but do not want Black women around as like an accessory, like we're a fucking purse, because we say funny shit, we do funny shit, and we're not about we're not with the shits. So that's why white girls like to hang out with us, because like of all those reasons. So she reminded me of so many friends that I've had that, and then the way she talked too, like it was so cringy, but it was like necessary to like drive the point home that this girl is acting, because it's like, why the fuck are you talking like that? I don't talk like that. Why the fuck are you
why are you doing all this?
Like she kept saying, "On God, bitch." Like I know so many of those. So it was amazing. Lord. The two actresses, they need to be nominated for something.
Yeah, for sure.
Grammy, a Tony, Academy Award, and all of the above, because they played those parts. So
oh my God, I'm going to see it on Sunday. I'm taking myself on a me date. I'm definitely going to be sneaking a whole meal into the movie.
Oh hell yeah!
Chipotle like burrito. Who the fuck gonna check me? Chips and guac.
Not with those movie prices. Like I paid $14 for just myself for popcorn and a soda, and like I'm like, why is this $14 fucking dollars? This bag of popcorn costs 50 cents, and this soda costs $2 maybe on a good day. So yeah, it was.
I'm putting my pickle in my little eco-friendly
hell yes,
and calling it a day.
we love an environmentally conscious queen who's also frugal. Love it.
Yes, we do.
So I also wanted to talk about some things that have been going on in the media, because I don't know anybody like me that keeps track of like drama and also like shit that matters besides you.
Yes.
So can we discuss Chris Brown once again putting his filthy coked out hands on another woman? Can we talk about it?
I really have a question just out into the universe. Why is this motherfucker not canceled for real? Like for real canceled?
Like why don't like whoever represents him, they need to drop him? Why does he still have records on the radio? Because they're not even that good. They fucking all sound the same.
They all sound the same. My God. Thank you. Somebody else said it. I don't know how anybody listens to him.
No, not a unique thought in his fucking coked out brain.
No.
And yeah, he's not it. I remember when he was 16 and he was such a breath of fresh air to everybody, including my vagina, because I had the biggest hard on for him. But now he disgusts me. He just looks like a crackhead uncle that you're like, damn, he's here again. He's gonna like molest somebody or punch somebody, like get him.
Like he about to do another dance in the yard, y'all. Watch out.
Yeah, and I just want to know why people think he's such a good dancer. Just because at one fucking time he was on beat when he did that fucking backflip.
Thank you. Like, stop.
Let's cut the shit. Let's be real. Yeah. You guys are toxic, and the women who like him still
garbage.
It's like the women who like serial killers. You don't like him. You just like the danger associated with him, because I guarantee as soon as he pops you in the fucking mouth, that you're gonna be screeching and shit. Exactly. So Chris Brown, disgusting, canceled. I've been canceling everybody, even like people in real life. Like I'll see a lady like do something like racist or like stupid, and I'll be like, you're canceled. Like, to myself.
Cancel that bitch quicker than Nino Brown.
Exactly. Bye. Exactly.
Bye.
So
you know what? I have one for you.
Yes.
Fucking Nick Cannon impregnating the entire universe. It's like this nigga is collecting more uteruses than Thanos is connecting fucking Infinity Stones. You hear me?
Need to have like a intervention. Like somebody needs to intervene on the public's behalf. That's too many damn kids with too many damn women. What is
and why? On? And the fact that people are like, he has enough money to have kids. No, it's not about money.
It's not. It's about attention. It's about, like quality. Dedication. Yeah, that's bizarre. And that you are not with any of their mothers is even more sus, because it's like, if a woman does that, if she had different baby daddies, oh my God.
And then left them with the dads. Add that on there. And then left them with the dads.
Oh, she's nothing but trash. She's a hoe. Like, where's this?
What a deadbeat, a fucking deadbeat. These kids are not going to have substantial relationships with their siblings or their father. What is he going to do? How's he going to have Christmas? Mariah Carey's not showing up to that raggedy ass ghetto ass shit. I'm telling you that right now.
Mariah is Christmas. Like,
thank you.
As soon as October 31st is over, I immediately put on All I Want for Christmas Is You, because that's literally Mariah is Christmas.
It's her time to shine.
It's always her time. So yeah, that was bothersome. And then can we talk about the Bill Cosby of it all?
Let's go. I'm ready. Whenever you are. If you didn't say it, I was gonna say it. I'm ready.
Girl.
Let's do it.
What did the Cosby Show, what hold does it have on Black people? Like, I don't understand. My parents wouldn't even let me watch that show because they're like, Bill Cosby is corny as fuck. For one. For two, this is so contrived. And for three, why are we like, oh my gosh, how aspirational. They have money and they're not poor. Okay, and it's not even fucking funny. Like, I don't want to see just rich, boring ass people. You know that Uncle Phil. That's who you motherfuckers should have been looking up to.
Thank you.
Damn Bill fucking whack ass, put in pop head, dusty, musty, and crusty looking ass. So I do not
Listen.
understand. Help me understand somebody, please.
Number one, Bill Cosby looks like if Gonzo was African American. Okay, that's number one.
Amen.
Number two.
Absolutely.
Okay, number two. You know, besides looking like one of the fucking stumps in fucking Fraggle Rock, and I'm aging myself with that one. Okay, besides that shit.
Bill Cosby looks like a fucking kneecap.
He's anti-black.
Oh!
He's one of those respectability politic ass house Negroes that says, pull your fucking pants up. You don't deserve shit if you have a ghetto ass name. I don't feel bad for you.
Forget when he said, pull up your pants, quit sagging. I don't care. I don't trust any black men who dress like that. I don't like thugs. If you're in prison, you're dumb. Like, so people are literally out there saying like, oh, maybe Bill Cosby will help black people who are unjustly incarcerated. Like,
he does not give a fuck about any of you fucking miscreants. Okay.
So, and also, first of all, he was not unjustly let out. I mean, put into
cleared
jail.
up. Go ahead.
He was let go because of a fucking technicality that somebody that needs to get fucking fired.
Thank you.
Missed. Because honestly, he said himself verbatim, I gave them Quaaludes, which are a sedative. That's the shit that Leonardo DiCaprio was taking in Wolf of Wall Street and climbing up the steps and falling into and crashes in cars and all that shit. He was drugging these women.
He said he admitted for the purpose of having sex with these women.
Because he's fucking disgusting.
Thank you.
You know what? Felicia Rashad. And I don't know why people are so surprised, because she said when this first happened, I know Bill Cosby's heart and I know he will be exonerated. So I don't know why people are acting like brand new to the fact that she was team Bill Cosby and not team victim. Yeah. But I'm just baffled by her stupidity.
I'm going to give a major point here, all right? And I need people to soak this in, write it down. Don't put it on a t-shirt, though, because I will sue you for copyright. Let me tell y'all something. I need women to understand something. We will never be able to dismantle the patriarchy, because not only are men holding it up, it's a bunch of you bitches holding it up, too.
Like I said in my Instagram, I do not support all women because some of you bitches are dumb. Like I
don't support all of you hoes. I will never say I support all women. I stand with all women because all women don't fucking stand with me. All women, you would rather die on a hill supporting these men than supporting
your
women.
Sisters.
Yes. And these men will never, I'm gonna say it one more time, never jump out of the window for you the way you jump off a fucking 100-story building for them. Okay.
Thank you.
Period. They wouldn't jump out of a first floor window for your goofy ass. You are over here swan diving through the clouds for these fucking clowns. Girl, go to hell.
And it's like, what has Bill Cosby done for women of color? Women in general.
Besides rape them.
Exactly. So it was just very confusing to me why people were like, thank goodness this right has been wrong. No, it hasn't. It actually is very wrong. And the only thing that is, preventing me for wishing death on this man is because I want him to go back to fucking jail.
Thank you.
I want this nigga to go back to fucking jail with his kneecap looking ass. And R. Kelly, don't get any ideas, because you, sir, need to rot in jail and then hell for the rest of your fucking miserable ass life.
Robert Kelly is an absolutely atrocious human being.
And stepping in the name of love does not even slap like that. So
I
need you guys to literally the mediocrity of Black men or men in general needs to be addressed, because women can do amazing things, but they fuck up one time and they're gone.
Thank you. And I'm just saying, y'all never heard Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Maze. There's other songs you could play at the cookout.
God.
And back to the point about women too. Women, like you said, do one thing and they're fucking trash, they're fucking garbage, they're done. Women can even maybe not do something and they're trash, they're garbage, they're done. And I want to know where y'all get y'all logic from and why do y'all cape for men so hard? And then back to women. Why are women caping for men so hard? Bill Cosby would never cape for Felicia Rashad like that. And again, you don't need to.
No. And also it's like men do not cape for women. I've never ever in my life. Can you think of one celebrity where like a celebrity was quote unquote canceled and a man like was like, no, I know her heart. She would never do such a thing. No, they stay out of it. They stay out of women's business, like Nene said. So we need to stay out of men's business. So
thank you. I don't give a fuck about these men.
I don't care. Rotten hell, all of you, except for my gays. I will. Some of you.
Except for those of you who are still racist as fuck, even though you're in a marginalized group. But we'll leave that. We'll save that for another day.
We'll save that for another day. Yeah. So I also wanted to discuss the Sha'Carri of it all.
Yeah.
What is your stance? Okay, so being in the military, you are no stranger to rules and regulations that may not be for the public but apply to you. So for example, like weed is legal almost everywhere, but if Randi came to visit me in Phoenix and smoked weed and they decided to test her, they would give her an article. Article
15, and then I would get kicked out of the military. Mandatory kick out of the military.
So I totally get that. There's rules and regulations that you have to follow. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that, you know, what she did was very, you know, it and also her mother died. So I totally get it.
Yeah, like, she's done a lot. People were attacking her online for her appearance.
Yes.
Calling her a man.
Somebody, fucking, what's her name? That dumb bitch, Marjorie. No, not whoever I went off and they blocked me on Twitter, but basically said, look at her nails. I think she's taking testosterone. That's a sign.
Claire something.
Claire, you dumb bitch. So yeah, like people were just coming at her for her appearance, and she was in the spotlight all of a sudden. I immediately stand because that lash tech, whoever she is going to see, I need the number, Sha'Carri, please.
Whoever is laying the lace, I need that number as well.
Oh my God.
This bitch is moving at the speed of light and the lace is not lifting. The wig is still attached, secured. It still looks melted. I need names, Sha'Carri. Show me, girl, let me know.
Show me your secrets. And I was just like, to me, like, I'm obviously a biracial woman, but seeing somebody with quote unquote ghetto, you know, nails and hair, as somebody who also partakes in ghetto nails and hair and has her nose pierced all over the place and fucking wears eyelashes out, and people are like, why are your eyelashes so long? I felt seen in that moment, even though I can't run. A three-legged turtle could beat me in a race. Let's be real.
Dead.
I'm fucking slow as hell. But I was like, finally, I want to see more of this. And I know Flojo, because my dad was a big Flojo head. Like he would have left my mom for Flojo in a minute.
I love me some Flojo, man.
And I hadn't seen, you know, nails like that since Flojo. So I support her. But I also feel people were like just so cruel about the whole situation. Like, you knew the rules, why would you do that? You're stupid, now you ruined your life, and we were depending on you. Don't put that on her shoulders. She's already got enough to deal with.
It's not no weird depending on her. Number one, I have a few thoughts. So number one, she's not the only athlete running for the United States. She's not the only Black athlete running for the United States. If you've seen any sport as such, we are there from multiple countries, because Black is not just American, and we fucking dominate. And I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna just set that down, walk away from it. Y'all know where the fuck to pick it up. Number two, though, like you said, have a little bit of empathy for her. I mean, she's still young. What she's like, I think she's like 19 years old, right? She's still young. I mean, if somebody held me accountable, if somebody held me accountable for all the dumbass shit I did as teen, I mean, Jesus Christ,
I can't
right?
even, no, the shit I was saying on the internet at 19, thank God I deleted my Facebook and my Twitter, but truly you could find some dark ass shit in there. I'm sure I was saying some problematic things. I'm almost positive.
I can guarantee you. And so, see, and I say that to then say this, right? Yes, she knew the rules. And the thing is, like, would I love to come home and like probably smoke a blunt, as stressed as I be sometimes? Fuck yeah. But do I know what I'm risking if I do that? Yes. And that's why in almost 13 years I haven't. And for the next 7 years until I retire, I won't. For me, it's not worth it, right? But at the same time, I do have empathy for someone going through something, being on a global stage, being in the spotlight, people celebrating you while simultaneously people critiquing you, people in your own community talking about your appearance, people in your own community talking about respectability politics. I just hope at the end of the day, and granted, I don't really like Joe Biden very much. Like, I'm not a fan of him as a human being. It was just one of those better than Trump situations. But I will say this, I liked what he said when he said, hey, the rules are the rules. But he followed that up with, he said, now, should that be a rule? That's a different question. And that is, I think, where I'm at with it, which is I don't necessarily agree with the rule, but as long as it is a rule and you want to compete, you need to do what you do. Like, I can't even drink hemp milk.
Damn. I can't even eat poppy seed muffins. CBD.
Well, they've lessened it on that now, but I can't even, you can't like have a poppy seeds every fucking day, right? But additionally, I can't even have like CBD oil, even CBD without THC. I can't even put it on my skin. So like hemp lotion, CBD, like the joint cream that would be good for like my knees and shit. I can't even literally put it on my body as a military member, right?
And that's asking people to become alcoholics at that point. You know, that's what I feel. Yeah. I feel like the regulations on weed are just driving people, because if you can't smoke weed to like relieve your stress, you're going to turn to the only thing that leaves your system within 24 hours is alcohol. Like, I think
they should be lighter with the hemp and CBD. I will say this.
Absolutely. You shouldn't be showing up to work high. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
Period. But if it's your weekend off, I don't give a fuck what you do, what you smoke, what you blow, what you pop.
Yeah.
But be at Monday morning, be ready, fresh as a daisy, and you better fucking brush your teeth. Like,
but I will say this though, as somebody who deals with people's punishments, and I won't get too in the weeds just so I'm not saying too much, but I mean, some people don't give even with the rules. But the thing is, they suffer the consequence. And my thing is, I don't necessarily agree with the rule, but I do agree with, if you really want to do this,
you shouldn't be in the military.
Then you have to, Or in Sha'Carri's case, you really wanted to run on the Olympic team, then you got to abide by the rules. I have all the empathy in the world for your situation. I don't even think you're wrong. But if that's the rule, if that's the gate, and you want to go through the gate, sometimes you got to do what you need to do to get through the motherfucker. That's just facts. You get what I'm saying? It sucks. But I mean, the next one will come up and she can run in that. She can learn and grow from
nothing but young. So if anything, time is on her side. Like, girl, next year, especially when COVID and the variant is gone, hopefully, because people are acting like COVID has left the building. And it's like, no, COVID is still here. And why is Japan so adamant? Like, bitch, y'all dumb. So next year will be better for you, girl. Or not next year, 4 years from now, it'll be better.
So actually, this is the 2020 Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
she'll get
3 years.
3 years from now.
Yeah. So is it Sha'Carri?
It's Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri, I'm rooting for you. I love you. Yes. I would love to give you a big smooch, because like, you are literally just show-stopping, stunning, and beautiful. Yes. And I just want to hang out with you. And when the Olympics lifts the ban, I won't smoke weed with you, because I tend to call the police on myself when I smoke weed.
I'm dead.
But I will light your blunt for you. I'm here for you, girl. So,
yes, ma'am.
So yeah, that's basically all I want to talk to you about the media. Anything else going on in your life or going on that you want to discuss?
Honestly, I'm great. I had like a rough moment, like mental health wise, like kind of even felt like I was getting like semi-depressed. That's why I had to post a podcast.
Who amongst us? Like truly, like not to diminish your feelings of mental illness, but I truly feel like everybody is going through, because it's just like
ebbs and flows right now.
Because it's just like bullshit, because like everybody's broke in a sense, because our government doesn't like to take care of its people. It just likes to take care of the 1%ers, and there just seems like there's no hope for things to change. And it also feels like our world is legitimately on fire, and like the billionaires are like, bye, I'm going to Mars. And it just feels like it's just like a very hopeless kind of, feeling of anxiety and stress and pressure. So I feel you. I had to up my anxiety medication a couple days ago, because I truly was like, I was a 5150 behavior. Like I was like, oh wow, what if I don't, wake up tomorrow? Would it be so bad? Or like, maybe I should just, give up, that kind of a sense. But I went to my doctor, which I wish everybody had access to healthcare.
Everyone needs it, man.
I wish, but I'm lucky and I have healthcare through my job that only pays me 25 cents an hour. I'm just kidding. But basically, but yeah, she was like, let's up your dosage and see what happens. And so far, so good, but it's like a Band-Aid over whatever truly I'm feeling. Yeah. But I think it's just like culmination of like all the things that happened to me this summer. It's just been like, I feel like the universe is trolling me. Like, I'm like, I don't want to say what else can go wrong, but I'm like, what the fuck else you got? Like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Like, just show me now, please.
Just let me prepare for it. Don't fuck me in the ass before you take me on a date. Like, that's how I feel. Like, truly, honestly.
I concur. No, I'm serious.
My heart goes out to everybody feeling that way. And I'm sorry you felt that way. And then it affects your creative process of you doing your podcast.
Yeah. There was a time I sat down to record, and I mean, I listened back and I was like, what the fuck? And I take that really serious, because I'm talking about, people who are not getting justice, people who are missing, people who, suspicious circumstance. I couldn't in good conscience put the episode out, and that's why I just took this elongated break. But I finally posted an episode this past weekend about a case I was very passionate about. And man, I listened back and like I almost got like emotional, because I'm like, man, I feel like I am coming back to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I needed that reset. And like I've been crocheting again, like the granny I am. I finished projects. Like I finished a project that was like a year and a half old. It's just been sitting in a bag.
Okay, can I make a request? Can you make something for my dog? Can you make something for Jolene? Like a bra or a sweater or a hat, something. I think that'd be so cute. I would.
Yes, I need I'll get some measurements from you. We'll talk. But yes, I can. I would love that.
That's I would too, because she would look so cute in a crocheted little something.
I would absolutely be honored.
Crocheting, I'm sure it's like very like therapeutic.
It's very therapeutic.
Because you're just like, you're concentrating, but also you get to like sit and think about something without being on your phone, without, I'm sure you can watch TV or listen to music to it, but it's like very like you have to focus, because you don't want to fuck it up. So like things like that with your hands, like
it's peaceful. It's very peaceful. Slow down.
Yes.
And like catch up on shows, watch movies with Zuri, which is my baby. Just like be at peace. So yeah, but I'm good, man. I'm good. Blessed and highly favored.
Blessed and highly favored, and blessed with some beautiful titties. So, Randi, thank you for being the first guest back to welcome in the new season of the Attitude. I know everybody is like, oh, you guys are like a perfect duo. One day when Randy's retired, or maybe like I meet a rich man, maybe me and Guy Fieri, when we finally run off together, we can just focus on our podcasting and do a joint podcast together. Because I think that would be truly therapeutic for both of us. Because
I think that needs to be a future plan.
Yes.
Not just when I'm retired, but we can definitely discuss this. I would love that.
Yes, it would be so funny. Because everybody thinks we're hilarious, but this is how we are in real life. So
yeah, this is just like natural. It just happens.
It just happens. So
like this episode, we did not plan. We just hit record.
Absolutely. I mean, I've only had 1.5 beers, but I'm like lightweight now because I'm elderly. But
I support it.
I had 2 Pacificos and I am feeling good, but now I'm like, what do I do next? I'm gonna be home alone and little buzzed. So I'm gonna turn on my turntables and I'm gonna DJ everything but Chris Brown. So Randy, thanks again for being a guest. If you want to follow Randy, will you shout out your podcast Instagram?
Yes,
and
at Cases of Color on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes,
follow, check out the podcast if you like true crime. Fuck with me on all the socials and on all the streaming sites, please. Yes.
Please support. So I am putting new merch in the merch store, and I will link that in the episode notes. And if you guys have any suggestions about future topics, or even if you want to be a guest, I'm open to everybody. Please, unless you're a Republican, I want to fucking hear anything you want to say.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. And love and light, day or night.